too many people at Tsukiji Fish Market. It was packed with tourists. We didn't make it nearly as early as we wanted to. Now we have to face the consequences of our actions. So today won't be a relaxed day in our 3-month journey through Japan. Since 2018, we were saving up money for our wedding and our honeymoon in Japan. We planned everything for April 2020, but then Corona took over the world. And it changed everything. We still got married, but no party or honeymoon. And Japan was closing its borders for a long time. So we postponed our journey again and again and again. And I admit I was ugly crying at least 2 times. Because I always dreamed of going on a honeymoon traveling adventure. But then, in October 2022, Japan officially opened its borders again and we could finally start planning and fly over to Japan for our 3 months honeymoon. And if you like, you can follow us through our 3 months journey through Japan. This is part 2.
Good morning. My morning was not very pleasant because Japan is February, it's still a little bit cold, it's chilly, the wind is blowing. So I feel like I caught a cold a little bit because I was sleeping and the air conditioner was still on. So I have a little bit of a sore throat. So to start my morning, to be really sure that everything is going well, that I can enjoy my day, I will use this vending machine in front of our Airbnb in the cute Pokemon Pikachu design. I enjoy it a lot. And I start my day with vitamin lemon.
Luckily, I didn't catch a cold. It turns out after googling that people with allergies sometimes develop cold-like symptoms when being exposed to air conditioners. But because Japan was so cautious regarding the corona policies and people following them very carefully, I was definitely a little bit nervous when I woke up with a sore throat.
And because I'm too stupid, it's coins are coming back out.
Yes, after years not using Japanese vending machines, I forgot how to use them.
Found some extra coin on the ground.
I think, or want to believe, that those warm lemon flavored drinks helped me with my throat. But drinking a lot in general helped me to flush away those symptoms.
Wow! I still feel a little bit awkward to film without my mask on because it's February 2023 and Japanese people are wearing masks everywhere. They're going out of their apartment. The other day we were greeting our neighbor with her little dog and she first stepped out of her apartment, she's still using a mask. He's already confirming to the Japanese standard of the corona pandemic. So I will take a sip and then we are going to Tsukiji Market together. Okay, super nice.
And the mother time comes out. The last time we traveled to Tokyo, we were really late when going to Tsukiji Market. In the afternoon when everything was closing down already. So this time we wanted to be there early. Spoiler alert, we didn't make it nearly as early as we wanted to. Jet lag was still going strong, so we went out of the house around 10 a.m. after rush hour at least. We thought it's gonna be alright. To take the train we had to charge our Pasmo cards. I was really proud that I didn't need to switch to the English menu. I didn't study for years, but being exposed to the language again, my brain searched for the pieces of almost forgotten knowledge in every corner. Then we arrived. Short clip of Japanese street art first, and now Tsukiji Market.
So now we arrived at Tsukiji Fish Market and let's find out what we can eat.
At first glance, it didn't look as crowded like we expected. But one look into one of the smaller alleys, it was filled with people. People standing in line, people standing on the side or in corners to munch on their food, and people trying to squeeze their way through to find things to eat. First stop for us was a yakitori store.
So first we are trying some like chicken meat yakitori. It's like super busy here. It's like the lines are crazy and we don't want to wait so long, but there's tons of stuff we can eat.
Nodding as a sign for approval, but no sign of being mind blown.
Those are best. This is the best one so far.
Ginza.
No, it's not skin. The skin is the last one I think. But it's really fatty and I really like that. This is the last one, the chicken skin. I have high hopes for that too. Oh, super chewy and super salty actually, to be honest.
I didn't necessarily need to lick my fingers. They provided tissues in every corner to keep our hands clean. Those little alleys were filled with small restaurants, but they were full. We couldn't find free seats. Always weird for us to see strawberries being sold in the winter. It's such a summer fruit for us in Germany. On the hunt for the next nummies. I was definitely overwhelmed and felt a little bit awkward to film there, especially when I tried to review things in front of the camera. I saw other people doing that so openly and with much more professional gear, and I looked at them with envious eyes. Back outside, a shop with fresh oysters and sashimi caught our attention. We squeezed into a little corner where they also had sauces ready to put on the oysters. Rewatching it just made my mouth water again.
And now super fresh oyster. Oops. With ponzu sauce. It's super fresh and it's really big. Like we went to London before and we got smaller ones for more expensive prices. It's really delicious. The next thing is sashimi. I forgot to ask which kind of fish it is, but it's not tuna for sure. You can really taste that the wasabi is freshly made. It's not like the powder. And I make the wasabi paste from. It's super delicious. And it's super soft, super fresh. And I think it just makes my husband really hungry now.
Yes.
After my husband had his bites, we immediately went to the next store where they sold skewers again. The reason they got us was because they offered unagi, Japanese eel, one of my favorite foods.
So one of my favorites is unagi.
Can you see my happy face? I love it.
Super good. I always have to leave a bite for my husband too. Next one is liver. I don't know what kind of liver it is, but they just made sure like that it's okay for me to eat it.
My brain loading to find the words to form my opinion.
It's okay, it's a little bit chewy, but it definitely has this like ocean kind of taste. And the last one, oyster.
It's not oyster, it's some kind of scallop.
It's super chewy. It has it's a weird texture to bite. It's chewy, but in the middle it's kind of soft if you like bite through it. But slightly like this ocean salt kind of flavor. And now I give it to my husband, he looks hungry too.
For our last savory food, we decided to go for Tamagoyaki. Yes, the TikTok famous one. A lot of people were standing in line for it, but it moved very quickly. Luckily, because we were slowly feeling full. It was so interesting to see them make it fresh in front of your eyes. My husband was hypnotized. And it looks delicious.
So we were waiting in line for the first time to eat this really famous Tamagoyaki. People really were standing there in line, but it went so fast, so we were just waiting for like 3 to not even 5 minutes, right?
Yes.
So let's have a bite. Oh. That's like a typical YouTuber reaction, like, oh wow. But it is really good. It's super juicy, slightly sweet. It's also hot, but not too hot that you burn your tongue. But I can understand now why it's so popular. So the small wait was worth it.
But since there's always room for dessert, we got some ice cream in February.
So now we are trying the Cremia ice cream. It's also really popular because like the texture is really different if you compare it with like the regular soft ice cream. I chose like the vanilla one, the normal one, and my husband is already eating the chocolate one.
Damn right.
It's like super creamy, but it feels like a little bit more thick when you compare it like to regular ice cream. And it's not too sweet. It has like this really good cream and vanilla flavor with not overpowering sweetness. And I didn't forget to eat like my little pills for lactose intolerance, because if you're lactose intolerant, make sure to eat it before it. Right? I have to try yours. My husband is a little bit faster than I am. Oh. It's also super nice.
And not sweet at all.
Yeah, it's not sweet at all. And you really can taste the chocolate. As you can see, like my husband was enjoying it a lot. So if you're here and you crave some dessert, make sure to get some Cremia ice cream.
After we filled the last remaining space of our stomachs with ice cream, we were off to our next stop. To get there, we had to walk through Ginza a little bit. Since this area is close to Tsukiji Fish Market, we found some surprise during our walk. Fresh fish delivered to nearby restaurants in front of their door.
They're moving.
I mean, they are so fresh that they are literally still alive and moving. Would never see things delivered like this in Germany. Now I am hypnotized.
Thank you for watching. And our day continues in part 3.